Hello everyone and welcome to Escoffier. My name is Chef Nick and today I'm going to be telling you how to help meal plan for your own home some of the recipes that we're going to be using in school. So you'll all be getting into CU 101 very shortly, and you're going to notice that we start off with just some basic vegetable cookery, and then we get into knife skills, and then we start to get into some staples in the kitchen, and then some protein cooking later down the line. It's week 6 in my class now, so we actually are going to be breaking down a whole chicken and then utilizing the different pieces as our assignments progress through the week. So we're in week 6, and then we'll be able to use some of this chicken for week 7, week 8, week 9, and so forth. And we are going to be talking how to properly store the product as well. In weeks 1 and 2, we do some some side dishes with vegetables. So it's a great way to practice once you get to your protein to do some side dishes and to just get a little bit more comfortable with each technique. So what I want to do is just talk about the chicken here in just a moment. I'm going to actually break it down for my class. You won't see that here, but when you get to week 6, you will. But once I have the chicken broken down, I will then show you how we could go ahead and utilize that whole chicken, because one chicken can give you, 4, 5, 6 different meals out of it if you know how to use it. And then in this little pot here, I have the neck and the heart, which, I know sounds a little weird to some people, but utilizing the whole bird is the name of the game when it comes to culinary arts and working in a kitchen. For me, right, I like to use a protein, and then you could use one of your sides that you learned in weeks 1, 2, or 3, and then that way you can kind of plan your family meal or dinner for yourself, right, by using the recipes that we give you. And that way, not only are you using the product, right, especially if you bought in bulk and you have all this extra potato or carrot, right, you don't know what to do with it, you can keep practicing the same technique over and over, right, because you only get good by practicing, right, you get better and better. I'm going to go ahead and break down this bird, and I'm going to show you how we could utilize each piece of it as soon as I break it down. Okay, everyone, so I just broke down this chicken, and so as you can see here in my pot, I do have the neck and a little bit of the gizzards, the heart and everything like that, and I could just go ahead and make a quick stock out of this. We will be doing stock making in week 7, so I could add this to my carcass and my wings and everything like that and utilize, right, each part of the chicken. I do have my carcass here, all right, removed with all of my meat that I could use to make stock. Okay, so I'm going to be making that week 7. I have my wings here in the back, a little hard to see, right? But this I could go ahead and add to my carcass and make stock out of, or you could just cut the tips off and then, fry them up and have fun with that. I also did that with a little drumette part of the wing as well. Again, you could fry it, have fun with it, but not going to be used much for other purposes. Now, I broke down the pieces of chicken. So I do have a boneless, skinless chicken breast here known as the Supreme. All right, and that I could go ahead and poach. I could go ahead and grill it. And then over here, I have a skin-on breast that I could pan-sear, okay? And I did leave that wing in kind of joint intact there, so that way I could pan-sear, get a good golden crust on that skin. And that's fine too, okay? You can leave the skin on both, pan-sear them, right? Serve it with a side of like pomme puree, carrot vichy, carrot puree, something like that, so we can keep practicing our techniques while using our protein, okay? Back here, I have 2 thighs, okay? Skin on. I could use this for braising, right? I could do braised chicken thighs. We are going to be doing that in one of our assignments as well. And then in the back here, I have my chicken legs, okay? Skin intact. 2 of those, and I'm going to be using that for deep frying in week 12. So from one chicken, I have multiple weeks of assignments worth of product here, right? But like I said, if you want to buy a chicken, make dinner for yourself right at home, take that pomme puree recipe that you're going to do. Take the carrot vichy. We are going to be doing rice pilaf, pinto beans, all sorts of fun stuff. We're going to be making pasta. No reason you can't grill a chicken breast, right, boneless, skinless, and then add it to some pasta or something like that. So we could really utilize all of our protein, all of our assignments we could use multiple times, because I always say you're not just going to cook something once and be an expert in it. You need to keep on practicing and practicing. So, financially, you buy one chicken, You could, do dinner for a few nights in a row or multiple assignments if we freeze it properly. All right, and then we're practicing our other techniques, right? Our oblique cuts, our knife cuts for our potatoes, and in our stock making and things like that. So it's a lot of fun in CU 101 because you get to realize that I get to prep food, I get to cook food, I get to see how I can utilize different ingredients and everything like that. It's super fun. And then, as always, once you get your instructor, reach out to them because they're going to help you in so many different ways. Show you. You could use this piece for this. You could use that piece for that. Just this carcass alone, or I'm sorry, a whole chicken can feed yourself, a friend, a family member. They could taste your food 2-3 nights in a row, right? And then maybe you switch it up so that it's not so chicken all the time. But this is a great way to utilize product. All right, so hopefully, all right, I've kind of put you at ease to using some of your ingredients. And then also, when you do get into like the side dishes, you could cut recipes in half so you're not making so much all at once. All right, so hopefully that helped. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your instructor as soon as you get into class. All right, hope to see you all soon.